Alright, hello Game Bears. I am Mike TheZorch here with Tygra, and
Yo.
Dave is on the line. Dave, say hello.
Hello, everyone.
Hey. Final Fantasy for people who come watch this stream for the first time. Final Fantasy XIV Lore Quest is partially about the lore of Final Fantasy XIV, but it's also done specifically for a friend of ours. Dave is in a nursing home. He's not able to play Final Fantasy XIV anymore. He missed a lot of the game. He was never able to do Shadowbringers and Endwalker. So we're recapping the story, starting with Heavensward, going through Stormblood, and then we'll go through the expansions he never saw, and then Dawn Trail, which is the expansions none of us have ever seen. And I've got a cat that suddenly wants to be held. Of course she does.
Mm-hmm.
Like, right when you get busy with something, suddenly, they want to leave you alone the rest of the time, but when you go to get busy with something, oh, we gotta be held, we gotta be petted. Cats. Alright. Yesterday.
Tigger's in here harassing me.
Oh, yeah, of course. So, yesterday we fought a Primal. We fought Ravana. Well, actually, we started out in Ishgard. We were headed out to... The dragons are amassing to attack Ishgard. Alphino wants to try and broker a peace between Ishgard and the dragons. And so we left there with the
Estinien joined us at that point because he was seeing an opportunity.
Yeah, so he joined us. We found Iceheart, and so now we're headed for the Churning Mists to talk to Racevalgar, see if he can talk Needhog into not attacking Ishgard. But in order to do that, we've got to climb Sohm, which is that big mountain right there. But we can't climb Sohm without the permission of the dragons, and they were under threat from the Gnath, which are an insect beast tribe, and they had summoned their primal Ravana. Well, yesterday we defeated Ravana. So now, I guess
now we can kind of move forward with all that. Continue our quest upward.
We can hopefully climb Sohm. I think there's still some stuff we need to do in between that. When do we find Thancred again? I seem to recall that we do encounter him once more.
I think it's a while still.
It's a while still?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think.
I know at some point the other signs begin to
at some point we have to go back because I know we have to go have Connie Senna. I remember her talking to the King Mogglebog, so I know we'll make a trip to Gridania at some point. I remember that.
Yeah.
I don't exactly remember the order, but it should be when we get to the top of Sohm. When we get out there in the yeah, at some point during all that, we'll wind up having to go talk to Connie Senna so that the Muggles can go chat with each other. Oh, that's right. We had to have I guess we had to have the other Muggles vouch for us or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's been a while since I've done this part of the story.
Yeah, it's been a while. They've changed some things. We don't know how much. I haven't done this since they've done a lot of changes.
There's been changes in terms of like some of the storyline. The game's visuals have changed. They've upgraded the graphics and visuals a little bit. Yeah. So some things look a little better. I haven't seen in a while. I've noticed some scenes look better with some of the new lighting systems they've done.
Yep.
Some minor variances there. We've also decided yesterday to do a couple of things. We don't typically rush through the game. We're not like teleporting from A to B to C like a lot of people do. It's to keep. It's not as much padding as it is to keep it more an adventure. instead of just racing through everything as fast as possible. We have no time goal. So we actually added a couple things to it yesterday. Give Dave a little bit of agency in all this. When we have dialogue choices, we're going to let Dave choose the dialogue options. So he'll get to choose what it is, what the answers will be. So it'll make it a little more his adventure in some ways, in terms of what he'll get to hear. And also, we've also decided Dave has a kind of a thing for watching people get lost. He's like, and his idea yesterday was, well, you never know what you might run into. So we're on a sort of a no map thing. We can use our compass, but we can't use the map.
Yeah.
So me and Mike are going to have to pay a little more attention to where we're going.
Yeah.
But Dave said you never know what you might run into. So that's going to add a little bit more of us kind of running around a little more, getting lost and trying to find our way through something. So no map, and Dave gets to choose dialogue options. But we can use our compass, which is...
Yeah.
Thank God for the zoom in, zoom out feature. Those little zoom buttons are going to be my friend from now on.
Mm-hmm.
So, that all sound about right, Dave?
Yeah, and something to be noted about the main storyline is that in Heaven's Word, unlike the earlier Realm Reborn sections, we get introduced to the different beast tribes as part of the main story instead of as side quests.
Well, they're locked in that you can't activate. I mean, you do get the introduction to the Amajah because they throw you in front of Ifrit, and Yustola has to help you break into Titan and whatnot. If you're talking about the Beast Tribe quests, that actually unlocks earlier. It's more arbitrary in Realm Reborn. But it's here, once you get past certain points in the MSQ, it does unlock. Once you get past this part of the story and get done with these guys here in the MSQ, they do unlock as far as being able to... One thing I would want to do that would be on our other characters, but I was thinking, I've never done the Moogle tribes. I've never seen their place. I know where it's at because the music changes, but I've never seen it. But that's not part of this session. That's crafting. Maybe when we get done with all of this, maybe we'll do more adventuring around and looking at a lot of these other little miscellaneous things. Who knows? We'll have to see what happens. Some side content we've been doing, like we did. Well, Crystal Tower wasn't optional anymore; that was required. But there are some side storylines I would like to see that do add a lot to the game world.
Oh, like Hildebrand, I think is going on with them.
They've added more Hildebrand. There's some new stuff that they've added. I've never seen it. I've seen the Heavensward stuff, but I haven't seen anything after that.
I don't ever think I saw the conclusion to the Hildebrand story in Ishgard with Gigi.
I've seen it. I think I might have seen it one time, and I don't actually remember it. So it'd be like seeing it for the first time because I don't remember what happened. Okay, are we caught up?
Yeah.
With everything?
We're caught up.
Remember, no map. We're doing no map.
Yeah. All right.
I have to remember not to do
Alpinerd.
no map either, because I always get lost. Where's Alfie at? Okay, here's Alfie. All right, Redditor. What do we got?
Morning passing. Shall we be on our way to Angsttrine, then? I would not have the dragons think that we have forgotten our bargain.
And off we go.
Okay.
thundery out here. Where you at, Mike?
On the road.
Wait. You're behind me. Wait, I don't see you. Oh, there you are. Okay. And off we go, on the road again.
On the road again. Riding this wet dog on the road again.
Since we're doing no map, I'm gonna have to stay on the roads to keep knowing where I'm at. I get too far off the beaten path and I will get lost.
Yeah.
Some of these things on the side are markers to help you know the path.
Yeah.
I think they did that. They've got markers laying around to help you know which way to go without using the map. Be careful. Can we? Hold on.
Hello.
That's gonna require a little more horsepower.
Yeah.
Even I'm not even sure at this.
Okay.
You ready? 'Cause that's a big one.
Yeah.
So we have a T-Rex.
I don't know if that's a
Fantasy
Class
14.
A or Class B.
Okay.
But it's not a Class B. That's a Class A.
I pulled my white mage out for this one.
Yeah, just in case. It's whatever the hell he wants. Watch it, it doesn't stay always on me.
Yeah, I know.
He kind of jumps where he wants to jump.
White mage.
What was that? Did I do that? I was expecting a third, what you call it, and something else happened. I didn't know I had that ability. Alright, that's fine. What's that? I like it.
Okay.
Well, that turned into a brawl.
Yeah.
They even got that more nobly sounding Heavensward music.
Alrighty then.
That was a little more than I thought it was going to be.
And we got some centrino seals out of that.
Did
Oh,
we?
and some elegant tombstones.
Nice.
About 30.
Did I go too far? No, we're not there yet. I got distracted by the dinosaur. You know, some people it's like, don't use macros. I am very judicious in how I use my macros, but they really, really, really do help.
Yeah.
But you got to know when and where and how to use them. I forgot I had set that one ability up in that macro. I'm high enough. We were uncapped, so I got to use it, because oftentimes we're mostly capped.
Yeah.
Alright, everybody's back. They're all having a conversation without us. Ain't that nice? Alright, birdie. You can take a break.
Yep.
Who's gonna read the document?
Well, I'm reading Alphino, so... Actually, yeah, I was reading Alphino. Was I reading Estinien, or were you reading Estinien?
I was reading Estinien yesterday.
Okay.
I was reading Estinien and Yazel, and you were reading our reader. Thou art returned, little one. Hast thou abandoned thine ill-conceived contest with the Gnath? Nay, my friend, we are returned in triumph, but by Tygra's hand was the beastman's god Lord Ravana laid low. In his overconfidence, the Primal swore to withdraw his followers from your lands in the event of his defeat, a promise we believe he will keep. The Gnath shall trouble you no longer. The deity is slain then. How didst thou contend with his biting blades? But the particulars matter not. Thou hast fulfilled thy promise, and I shall fulfill mine. Attend me, mortals. Hie you unto the deepest reaches of Mount Morn, and there you shall find Halo, the altar from which you may begin your ascent to the summit of Sohm. But be fairly warned, the minions of Nidhogg shall not lightly suffer your presence on that sacred mountain. By your struggles within the cavern shall I judge your party possessed of sufficient fortitude and to proceed. We shall not disappoint you, Vidofnir. If memory serves, the Cavern of Morn is entered from the second floor of the central tower. Let us begin the climb. Okay. Off we go. Up and away.
Up.
I'm gonna set my
Point. Yeah.
just in case something goes sideways.
Yeah.
Run into a class S that we can't handle or something. Yeah, there's the door.
Too nasty here.
Shouldn't.
That's blocked. Huh.
Yep.
Okay.
You know, I wonder why Vidofnir can't sense Granddaddy hanging around us.
Hey, because he doesn't
Yeah,
want
that'd
to
be-
be sensed.
Yeah, that's reasonable enough. That's just the first floor.
Ah.
Dragon places are tall. At least I think
Well,
it
actually,
was.
this used to be Ishgard.
It would have belonged to the Ishgardians, and so they could get along with the dragons.
Yeah.
Maybe it was it. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Looking for holes on the floor. Ah, here we go. I think. Or did I go too tall?
No, I think this is... Yeah,
No. It's down. Or is it up? Maybe, I think we're too high.
Yeah, I think you passed it.
It was the other floor. Okay. There is a fast way down. There is a fast way down.
There are caverns there are a couple of caverns in this mountain.
Where's the... Is there not a hole in the floor here?
There's a hole somewhere.
I thought there's a hole. Did you find it?
No.
There's no hole here.
I don't think this one has the hole. Oh, wait a minute. 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 There it is. Found the hole.
Lucky, go down the hole.
Ouch.
Ouch. Ouchie.
Youch.
Yeah, that was nearly fatal.
What? Oh.
Yeah.
All right.
Found the hole.
Take 2.
Found it.
Don't. Take 2.
Is there a...
I'm coming around the castle. Here I
Bridge?
come.
Oh, and
I'm coming around the castle. Here I come. I went the wrong way. Fell down all the way. I'm coming around the castle. Here I come. All right. There's got to be a door here somewhere. There we go. Found it. This looks familiar. I'm over here.
Okay.
Any surprises?
Mord. Dragon corpse.
I know what makes this feel longer than normal, because normally we have all these other side quests we wind up doing that we don't have or see right now. Because we don't see any side quests when we're in this mode. We're in New Game Plus. That's gonna change when I exit New Game Plus, though.
Yeah.
Okay, watch your step.
Normally this was a fight to get in here.
Well, we're higher level than this is why it's not bothering us.
Yeah.
We are gonna have to do. We are soon, not too long, I'm going to start doing some offline leveling.
Yeah.
My character is not properly equipped. Equipped for all this. This is all fine, but I will need to do some other gear gathering. All right, destination. Waiting. Okay. Well done, little ones. As promised, I shall open the way to Somal's summit for thee and thy companions. You mean all we had to do was get here? Getting here was your challenge. We just walked right on through. We had a harder time getting to the tower with a big giant one than we did getting here. They just left us alone.
You're reading him.
Oh, I was waiting for the cutscene.
Oh.
Heed me now, children of man. The domain you seek to enter hath not seen visitors of your kind in nigh on 1,000 years. Though I freely grant you passage, your presence will not be welcome. To my kin, this mountain is revered as holy ground and resting place both. Where are you the minions of Nidhogg during your ascent? For it's certain they shall take great offense at your intrusion. We are grateful for your warning, gentle Vidofnir. My final words are for thee, Dragoon. Have care to keep the stolen power thou wieldest in check, lest it breed further despair. Estinien? The way is open. Let us not tarry here. Shall we blindly forge on, knowing the dangers that await us? Tiaman herself is set to guard this peak. I do not fear Nidhogg's consort. Any dragon foolish enough to bar our path shall feel the sting of my lance. Spoken like a true butcher. Need I remind you that we are coming to parley a peace? Let's be clear, heretic. 'Twas to save Ishgard and her people that I first lent my support to this doubtful venture, and 'tis for their sake that I now go to speak with Vreasvelger. But I said nothing of Tiaman. Should the opportunity present itself to rid my people of their deadliest enemies, I shall take it. This is my duty as Azure Dragoon. You are beyond redemption. Both of you, get a room!
We'll accomplish nothing by bickering. Both of you, go get a room and bang it out. We will accomplish nothing by bickering. If we are to meet with Vreasvelger, our path leads up the mountain. We shall defend ourselves if attacked, but avoid conflict whenever possible. What other choice do we have?
Sohm. Now it says
Oh, now accessible.
Alright. Guess I'm taking your healer.
Oh.
No, it won't work because it won't work. You can take it and it will send you up there, but what will happen is if that's the portal up, but the story won't advance without doing some all. So yes, we can go up there, but it won't work because you got to check off the quest point, which is do some all.
Oh.
Yeah, it will send you up.
No, there's a orb here for the
Oh, wait a minute.
what do you call it?
Oh, that's the quest thing. When did they add this?
Yeah.
Hold on.
The thing is, the lookout thing's not working.
It must mean it needs another emote. I don't know. Maybe it'll be one of these. I don't know which one it wants. Just going through them all.
We have the... Oh, we don't have the camera one on this.
Oh, this needs the camera? We got a camera.
I don't know if we do.
I think we do. Hold on. Where is the camera emote? What's it called? Take picture?
I don't think it's on this character. We didn't do the quest. Or did everyone get it? No, I don't see it.
I think everyone got it. I'm remember seeing it one point. Hold on, I'm looking.
Yeah.
Make a flare, most gentlemanly. Songbird, okay. I just can't remember what it's called.
Huh.
What's
Oh,
the
photograph.
name of that thing? Elemental P. Ah! Okay.
Okay, that's not working. Huh. Because it's lit, because it's the right time to do it.
But
It's not working. You know what? It might not be working because we're in New Game Plus.
oh, that's hold on. Let me disengage that. Okay, now let's try it. Where you at? Okay, there it is. Tracking it. Let's try lookout.
That's not working either. What is this thing?
Oh, I got one. Let me, since this is a mountain, it's a deity thing. Let's try pray. There it goes. That's it. Halo. This ancient altar sits in the fiery depths of Morn, once adorned by statues depicting a girl and a dragon. Only the latter has survived to the present age. Lift your eyes above at the structure and the base of the floating peaks of Samal can be seen. The Dravanian Hinterlands, heavensward. Okay. Well, okay. Make sure New Game Plus is turned back on, or we have to run this again.
Yep, I got it back on.
I don't know if it would have worked with it on, because I didn't think of trying pray until after I turned it off. Okay. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we're gonna do other players. You think I should invite anybody from the FC first? Give them dibs? Or just go random?
Oh, we can do either or.
I'm gonna try it first, see if anybody wants to.
Yeah.
Okay. Second. How do you spell Somal?
Sohm space AL.
There it is.
Somal.
Found it. Give him a few seconds to respond. Let him know we're streaming too. Oops.
Saw somebody out here. Somebody's out here harvesting or mining.
Give them a little more time, and then if anybody says anything, we'll go. Okay, I guess that's it. Yeah, okay. Okay. Sohm all.
Oh, there's just the three of us.
Yeah, there's good. No, it should have filled in a slot.
No, it didn't.
Yeah, it should have. Well, the light party it had to have had.
Oh, okay. Oh, wait a
I had
minute.
it.
It had a 2 next to the.
There was one empty
DPS.
slot.
Okay.
It would have had to have. It would have had to have added another random DPS.
Yeah.
Trying not to get lost. Actually, if we had done NPCs, Giselle and Alpha Nud would be with us. But they only come when you have nobody with you. We wouldn't be able to do it together. What do we got? We got a monk, and we've got a what's the other one? Turns. Okay. Watch out, this gets spicy in here. Lots of poison.
God, go too far.
Getting a little crispy over here. open the way. We're gonna clean up here though. These aren't too crazy. Okay, they got me gated right here. Okay, which way? That way, okay. This place I get turned around a little bit in. Okay, bad guy. Let's clean this up a little bit. One dead dino. Let me know if I get too far ahead of you. I'm gonna probably take this to right here. I think we're blocked. Yep, we were blocked. We were blocked there. Okay, that makes sense. I don't usually get through them fast enough to notice they're blocked. I think there's a couple of chests over here. Yippers. Grant a safe passage to the mountain summit. We mean you no harm. That would be a no. As I thought. Blind to reason, like us to rest. If you would see our conclusion, you will know what must be done. Alright. Such rage on rankers. There's truly no other way. Yep, that's it. Chests are open. Everyone is... She's still over there. Is she coming? Did you watch your cutscene? AFK or this DC? What happened?
I don't know.
Start it. Maybe she's just waiting and not realizing we're waiting on her.
I don't know. Oh,
there you go. Okay. About midway. Yeah, run those circles out of the area. Wings. Should be wings. Oh, there we go. There we go. I didn't catch him in time. We're good. Thank you.
Ready.
Okay, I can't roll need on all of it, so I'm just gonna upgrade. Oops.
Okay. I got something.
All right. We lit up another space candy.
Yeah. Momo.
Okay. Come on. There we go. I was closing off the conversation.
Yeah.
With them.
Okay.
Twould seem Tiaman was the last I sensed. No, what? Team Tiaman was the last. I sensed no other dragons nearby. Well, that roar would say otherwise.
What's happening?
Nidhogg. He roars. He knows we are here then. His fury, it bleeds through the eye. Fear not, I am yet my own master. But that damned worm's wrath burns hotter than flame. Come, the heart of the dragon's homeland yet lies before us. Thus do we add another link to the chain of vengeance. O Saint Shiva, when will it end? I should have told her right there what she needed to know.
to the peak of Sohm, at the end of a perilous mountain path, whence could be seen a string of pearl-like islands floating impossibly atop a sea of clouds. To a domain where dragons and men had once lived in harmony, whose majesty no mortal eye had glimpsed for nigh on 1,000 years, they came.
Churning mists. And home of Moogle kind.
On the cutscene, the sky was clear, but now it's like lightning and everything now.
Yeah, the Moogles know we're coming. They said either that or we know the Moogles are coming, and that's just reacting to our disturbance in the forest.
Yes. Reach right.
Alfie nerd.
Should set our home point here.
Yeah, that's why we're thinking about it. And this is where no map is gonna bite us. It's so gonna get lost.
Oh, yeah. This place is a... You say that this place is a maze is an understatement.
It's a horseshoe, but it's a horseshoe shape overall on ground, but or kind of almost an L shape. But there's a lot of side paths all over the place.
Oh.
You get tangled up on.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm at Alfie.
We have reached it at last. The peak of Sohm. Tis said to be the highest mountain in all of Eorzea, you know. I thought it cold in Korathos, but the air here carries the chill of a dozen winters. Beyond
Very
the
cold.
Now that we have scaled the mountain, there remains the problem of finding Racefalger himself.
They come.
Yes. What a manner of creature is that?
Momo, my eyes deceived me, or was that a Moogle?
Yes, have that worried look on their faces. That was the correct expression.
It was my understanding that they only dwelled within the Twelveswood. I certainly never expected to see one in the Churning Mists. If the Moogle does live here, however, he may know where Racefalger makes his lair. Quickly now, before we lose the creature completely.
And Mommy and Daddy walk behind him ever so slow as Junior runs off into the cave. It's dark up in here.
Yep. Bah! He's gone! Momo, we must widen our search.
There's another one of those points over here.
Yeah.
How do we get over there to it?
Oh. jumping puzzle.
Jumped. Jumped. Okay, now question is, which one is it? I'm gonna bet this is probably Lookout. Once I find where it's at. It's not alphabetized?
Yes, it is.
Yes. No, in my list.
Marco.
Oh, there it is. Found it. A settlement that sits curiously atop Sohm, the tallest peak in Eorzea, in the heart of the dragon's demise. What pact might the Mughals have made with the great worm Hesvalgar to allow them to live here in peace? Because when the dragons get really, really hungry, they make nice snacks.
Nom nom nom.
I'd say chicken nuggets, but I think they're more Mughal nuggets. Aether disturbance. Yes, I feel a disturbance in the forest. The nearby air appears warped. You sense that concealing magics are at work. I sense a disturbance in the force. I just want to see what the cell says. Where could he have gone? Okay. Surveying. I have heard tales of these Mughals, but this is the first time I've ever laid eyes on one. They are rather adorable, aren't they? What? Why do you stare at me so? Can I not find a creature adorable? My heart is not truly made of ice.
You have not spent time with these creatures.
Don't worry, they'll fix that. I see no evidence of this Mughal of yours. Are you certain it wasn't a trick of the light? Mayhap 'twas simply one of these strange plants shifting in a breeze. Okay. Yeah, the one this... There's one back... I saw that one. Okay. Here in the center.
Oh, yeah.
Probably the disturbance first. The air appears warped. Okay, that's the warp message. Okay, destination. There are no signs of the Mughal in the area. Alright, Alfie. What do you... Oh, I think this is where we need to make our trip back to, Okay, we gotta go get the other Mughals to make them come out.
I'm sure I glimpsed the Mughal fleeing in this direction. Could he be concealing himself with magic?
That would be a yes, Alpha Nerd. Yep, here we go. I was wondering when this was going to come up.
Convinced that the Mughals hold the key to finding Ravana. Confound it! Could we but enlist the aid of one of the local Mughals, I am certain Ravana would not elude us for long.
Though the eye enables me to sense the presence of dragons, I can only identify Nidhogg's with any certainty. We could wander the mists for days and not know if we were any closer to this brood brother.
And those are days we cannot well afford to squander. Shall we divide our forces then? Lady Yasiel, might I ask you to question any dragons who you judge it safe to approach?
I shall try, yet I fear the influence of Nidhogg's rage will render most of the Dravanians in the area deaf to reason. What of you, Master Alphanad?
I have not yet given up on the Mughals. Momo, come with me to Gridania. I mean to petition the aid of the Mughals' kin in the Twelveswood. After that business with Mogulmog, I dare say they will be glad to help us.
Assuming you have no need of me, I shall remain here. Nidhogg senses both the loss of his consort and the coming of the Eye. His attention is firmly fixed in this direction. I mean to do what I can to hold his gaze in the hope it might delay any action against Ishgard.
Thank you, Estinien. Come then, Momo. Let us make haste to Gridania and rendezvous at Nopika's altar. Ah, but I neglected to tell you. There is an arethrite of ancient construction here, which should make the return journey rather less arduous. Pray do not forget to use it. Alright. Question is, how do we get down from here to go to Gridania without teleporting?
I know the way. I know the way.
You know the way? Alright.
I know the way. Now, that's not the hard part. It's getting out of this cave that's the trick.
Who gets lost easily? You know the way? Uh-oh.
I know the way. No, it's getting, I told you, getting out of this cave is the hard part.
Oh.
Getting, okay. I've done this trek enough times to know the way. Trust me, trust me. You set your home point, right?
Yeah.
Okay. What I was going, the reason I asked you if you set your home point is I wonder if we want to use the return spell when we get done. Since he did mention it in the story, it's a story thing to return back via teleport.
Yeah.
Since he did say it,
Yeah.
I'd say that the story gives us permission for it. But that's why I said, did you do the return
Yes,
spell?
I
That's why I
set
said set your home. Okay.
That's
So what we'll do is instead of casting teleport, which that way we don't violate that, we can cast return. That might be a way to do some of that.
Yeah.
Because we're still not, quote, using teleport. Though it's a bit of a cheat. But this is a long... Well, these treks are going to get longer as we go, so...
Oh, yeah.
Get used to the ride.
Especially when you try to go between Gridania and Kagani.
Actually, that's pretty short.
Yeah.
It would be more along the lines if we were... Oh, I can't mention that place.
Uh-huh.
I was thinking of a couple of places later on that...
Well, that's the furthest I'm aware of.
Though, there is much further.
Oh, yeah. Very far.
Alamiga to Razarhan would be one that comes to mind.
Uh-huh.
Or, Yulmore to Razadhan. Ooh, ouch. That sounds scary.
Uh-huh.
But Dave doesn't know what Yulmore is or where it is, so that one won't help him.
Nope.
That would be actually a pretty long trip. Oh, Yulmore to Alamiga. No, which one would be further? That would be a tough... I don't know if I've ever done those trips.
bird place to Alamigo.
That's actually closer than Yulmore.
Oh. It is?
Yeah, because of where the teleport links are.
Ah, okay.
Where the gateways are at.
Huh.
You don't know where the gateways are?
No.
Okay. I think Yulmore to Alamiga would be a pretty darn far trip. It's Yulmore to the Crystarium to Mordona, Mordona to Limsa, Limsa to Sharlayan, Sharlayan to, no, wrong way, I'm going to Alamiga. So Yulmore to Mordona, Mordona to the Shroud, and then the Shroud to Alamiga. That's a pretty long trip.
Mm-hmm.
Especially if you're doing it, even by bird, that's a long trip.
Oh, ride. This is a long ride.
I know of one further place, but I can't even hint at it. It would be furthest. It would be the furthest, but I can't hint at it. It would be a giveaway.
Yeah.
I know what I can say. You would know. This, I got it. The Watcher.
Yes. That
There,
would be...
the Watcher.
Oh yeah, the place.
You're more to the Watcher.
The place where
Don't
you
say where.
go to it is pretty,
Yeah.
pretty.
Yeah.
Pretty
The
far.
other, the dark crystal.
The zone line is pretty far.
Because you'd have to go all the way to Garlemald.
Yeah.
I am not sure how to get to Garlemald. I'm not sure where the gate is at.
Alamigo.
Oh, you're right. Oh God, yeah, that does make it further then. Yulmore to the Watcher. Yeah, wow. I forgot that keeps going. Ooh, ouch. Yikes.
Yeah.
That even on Birdback. Even on Birdback, that's a long trip.
Oh yeah.
And then
Very
if you were to
long
walk,
ride.
if you were to walk it, that would be our entire stream.
Oh God. Just walk, no running, no peloton, no sprinting, just walking.
Oh God, just regular walk? Oh, that would be our entire, not just on foot, but just walk mode.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Dave would love it, but
Just your standard running speed. Just your standard character running
even that
speed.
would be a while.
That would be long.
We would be at it for a long time.
It would be long even when we're doing here.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, are you with me? Because you're gonna want to follow me.
I'm here.
Alright. I gotta be careful what I choose here. If I'm not careful, we will get lost.
Yeah, the road is not easily. Well, the road is sort of. It's got that.
It's
broken
partially
road.
marked. We're on it.
Yeah.
Look for those posts.
Yeah.
Dave wants to see us get lost.
If you get lost,
Yeah.
look for that big tower with the light on top of it.
You can't see that from here.
No. Shit.
So here are the posts. Follow the posts to this area. See, there's one here, there's one there, there's one over there. That's how you follow it through this open area. I've spent time mapping this area out on foot. And then there's that one, and then we wind up at, and see, here's the next one. I wish they were lit. but they're not.
No.
They do map out the road, though. And then we come to a boat dock.
Yeah.
Or we will, eventually. Guess we're supposed to.
Who at? Where'd you go?
I'm at.
You're over there.
Did you find me? Uh-oh.
Oh, there you are.
Oh, you went that way. Okay, now, here's the boat dock. This is what I was looking for.
Yeah.
Now, we follow the road. Let's see. Yeah, we go this way.
Yeah.
No, we go this way. That's the trick. You gotta go this way. I've spent a long time out here mapping these routes a long time ago.
Yeah.
I mostly remember the way. And then I believe there's a road that turns... This links up with a road.
I know we have to cross that big bridge at some point.
I think we go on... okay. Wait. No map. I think this way. I could be wrong. I could be going the wrong way. I think this was the wrong way. I see the pillars again. I think that's the tricky spot coming back, like when to turn.
Yeah.
You have to remember to turn there. I believe the best rest is just following the road, following the ice. I can imagine some people getting entertainment out of watching a couple of guys trying not to get lost. We're not supposed to run out of I don't think we're supposed to run out of ice. This don't look right. Oops. Oh, snap. Oh, it goes this way? Sure, we're good. There was a turn, wasn't there? We're lost. It's been a while since I've... Where's the bridge? Oh.
Right here, right in front of us.
It's been a while since I've done this.
No. Ah, there's the fire. Out in the distance, there's the tower with the fire.
Well, we're on the road to the bridge, we're told now. I did get us up to this end of the bridge, and that's the tricky part.
Yeah. Now I know following this road will eventually lead you to the path back to the Forelands, but I don't know the route.
I know a little bit of it. I know enough. I got us this far. I think I know how to get back.
Yeah.
There are other areas in the game that I do not know as well. We're so gonna get lost.
The peaks.
Yes. All of Alameda, that area of Alameda it's not too hard because it's basically end to end, but there are some directions you can get a little lost into.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it's pretty much straight in front of us now. We've got one teleport token since the game mentioned it. Since the story said, yeah, don't forget to teleport. Thanks, Alfie. You gave us a teleport ticket. We're technically not going to teleport. We're going to use return.
Yeah.
Okay, you in Foundation?
Headed in.
Alright. Let's go through town. Yeah, there's the gate. It reminds me of navigating around in Doom.
Yeah.
But at least it's not no visibility.
That depends on the weather conditions, but yeah, when those sandstorms are going, you can't see shit.
No doggy? It's a pretty standard fare trip from here.
Yep. Dave with his push to talk is probably sitting there like the dog from Wacky Races.
Wait, what?
Oh, you want the...
What was that, Dave?
I can't do this daily snicker.
Oh, he's over there snickering.
Like watching us get lost, and he's sitting there going.
I don't think that translated across the mic. I didn't hear it, but all right. Yeah. We need to add Muttley. That's it, Muttley. We need to put a Muttley laugh on our thing.
Yes.
Oh, I know. Show Dave how to use it, so every time we screw up, Dave can sit there and just send a Muttley laugh. He doesn't even have to say anything. He just pushes the Muttley laugh button.
I can't remember which order the two different series were that involved him.
I don't know. I remember the laugh. I don't remember the whole show. Speaking
One
of
of them was Rocky Racers, and then there was another one.
Yeah. Speaking of low visibility.
Yeah.
The game said, "Hey, I got your no visibility right here."
No, it's not tension.
No, it's not that.
But then again, the other one involved the song "Stop That Pigeon."
It's been gloomy ever since we came off that mountain.
Yeah.
Where'd the sun go? Well, it went down. It's nighttime, but man, is it gloomy. You know what it is? It's because we know we're messing with Moogles. The world is responding to our dark feelings.
Yes.
Estinians dealing with dragons, we're having dark feelings about Moogles.
Moogles.
Oh, I forgot about Gridania. I'm so gonna get lost here. I always use the map. I get turned around every damn time. Alfie?
Alfie, here.
Oh, there it is. Walked right past him.
I sent word to the Elder Seedseer upon arriving in Gridania, and I am pleased to report that she has agreed to grant us an audience. If anyone can help us to contact the Twelveswood Moogles, it is she. We are expected at the Lotus Stand. I trust you are familiar with the conjurer stationed at its entrance.
Alfie, you know we know.
Yeah.
It's the only way to get in. The Elder Seedseer awaits you. Pray follow me. I bid you welcome, friend. The Admiral spoke of having met with you, but 'tis no less of a relief to see you safe and hale with mine own eyes.
We humbly thank you for agreeing to receive us upon such short notice, my lady, and for all you have done for us in our absence. Would that I were solely to express our gratitude that we came to you. Would that I were solely to express our gratitude that we came to you this day. Alas, the tides of battle yet dictate our comings and goings. Elder Seedseer, I would beg your wisdom in a matter that may finally bring an end to the Dragon Song War.
Speak on, friend. Well, yeah, there's these Moogles. I see. So you seek a means to contact these Moogles of the Churning Mist.
Okay. Who's reading these guys?
There are more Moogles later.
My God. If you've ever played Heaven's Word for the very first time, you'll know why we are doing this. Oh, they overdid it with the Moogle quests.
Yeah,
They
okay.
seriously
So,
overdid it.
as I was thinking about taking up some of the Moogles on the other side, you want to take this one?
Yeah. All right.
Because I'll take up King Mooglemog.
Kupo, po, po, po. I say Kupo.
Besides, you read him before anyway. That's Koopa Cop.
Yeah.
You've read him already.
Yeah.
Greetings, Koopa Cop. To what do we owe the pleasure of your company?
I was struck by the sudden urge to bring you some fruit, Connie, and I'm jolly glad I did. Tell me more about these Moogles in the sky, Kupo.
Dropping the eaves.
I would gladly tell you all I know, though it amounts to precious little. We encountered a Moogle high in the clouds of Dravania, and had hoped that you and your kin in the Twelveswood might agree to facilitate a meeting.
Pray correct me if I am mistaken, Kuplo, but there are legends that, are there not, which speak of Moogles who dwelt beyond the clouds?
Indeed there are, Kupo. Long, long ago, back when the world was still young, they say my ancestors served the gods up in the heavens. Of course, that was before their masters took to bickering like spoiled children.
Ah yes, the tales of good King Mogomog the 12th. He is revered for holding fast to a rope of miraculous length, that his subjects might climb down from the sky and escape to the world below.
Ignoring the more fanciful aspects of the tale, since bugles can fly, ignoring the more fanciful aspects of the tale, it may well be that Kuplo's ancestors hailed from the Turning Mists. Given how long his kin have resided in the Closewood, it is perfectly possible that the details of their history have faded into myth.
Indeed, Master Alphanut, such stories oft contain a measure of truth. 'Tis like the Mughals of the Turning Mist tell similar tales of the world below. I could well imagine why the one you encountered fled at your approach.
Oh, fleeing's second nature to us. We often hide when the larger races come tramping through the forest. Of course, where there's one Mughal, there's bound to be more.
There's more of you.
There's more of you. Which is why I've decided to take a trip to the clouds, Kupo. They surely won't be afraid to talk to me. I was hoping you might say that, Master Kuplo. You will accompany us then? You just try and stop me, Kupo. I'll admit the thought of venturing outside the Twelveswood is a bit unsettling, but I can hardly refuse a chance to meet my distant cousins.
If you will have me, I too will accompany you on the venture, and lend my voice to your cause as an ambassador of Gridania. And everyone panics.
It's like she doesn't often go out of Gridania.
It doesn't have to go out of the woods,
Yeah.
except for maybe to the other nations.
Yeah.
She probably gets there by airship.
My lady, are you quite certain?
How oft has our nation turned to the signs of the seventh dawn in its hour of need? How oft have we asked the warrior of light to risk his life to save our own? Full many times, I say to you, and never have they refused us. Thus do I choose this day to offer mine aid to our allies for the good of the realm. Is this not just? Is this not just? He's talking to them on that.
A most unexpected and most welcome offer, Elder Seedseer. We would be honored by your presence.
At that pace, it's gonna take her a while.
Yeah. Alright, Alpha Nerd.
Pray return to the summit. Oh, sorry.
Pray return to the summit and inform our companions of these developments. I will serve as the Elder Seedseer's guide on the journey back to Sohm. It being a path I have already trodden, I do not anticipate any great difficulties. Besides, we shall have the Elder Seedseer's personal guard to escort us.
Okay, so speak with Estinien at Mogul. Okay, so it's definitely sending us back there.
Yeah.
So, return. I'm doing return. I get one free teleport thanks to Alfie. see the terrain with these dark areas. I think this is the right way.
Oh, yeah,
Where
it
is
is.
Estinien? He's down here somewhere. Alright, I'm at Estinien. You ready?
Yep.
Well met, warrior of light. Nidhogg has not stirred, but he watches us unblinking. The Elder Seedseer herself answers your call? There is not to do but wait. Yeah, she's gonna take a while at her pace. A few hours later. They are here, Tygra.
Greetings, my friends. I am happy to report that our journey was mercifully uneventful. Devoid as the road was of Dravanians, 'twould seem the dragons have abandoned some all for the churning mists. Elder Seedseer, may I present to you Sir Estinien, Ishgard's Azure Dragoon.
'Tis an honor to meet you, Sir Estinien. I have heard many tales of your order's extraordinary skills and courage. Friends, I feel it only right to inform you that we are not alone. The Mughals are all around us even as we speak, and I should imagine they are more than a little concerned by the horde of strangers that have descended upon their home. Mayhap now would be an opportune moment to introduce ourselves. This should serve.
They're hiding, of course, but there are so many of them, Kupo.
I am Con-A Senna. My companions and I have braved the long road from the Twelveswood to share words with you. On this, the occasion of our first meeting, we bring an offering of light and wind. Sparklies. Ooh, such a gentle and pleasing glow, Kupo. I am Muglin, the chieftain of this Moogle clan. Big teddy bear. Chieftain Muglin, it is an honor to meet you.
Greetings, I am Kuplokop, ambassador of the Twelveswood Mughals.
A Moogle from the world below? Your hide is of a different hue, but that palm is unmistakable. I might need a moment here, Kupo. My companions were no less surprised to learn of your existence here amongst the clouds. I hope they did not startle you overmuch in their eagerness to make your acquaintance. Full well can I imagine your wariness. I am told that men have not walked here in nigh on 1,000 winters. Mayhap you will forgive them their forwardness when I unfold to you the grave matter which first brought them into your midst. My companions crave an audience with the great worm Resvelger, that they might negotiate an end to the war twixt man and dragon. An end to the war, you say? I trust you, Kanisena. The light of peace shines brightly within you. But I am afraid the same cannot be said of your friends. To be plain, we did not hide ourselves because they were the first of your kind to be seen here in 1,000 years. Well, not only because of that. We hid ourselves because we smelled dragon blood. These skies are home to many, many dragons. While some crave peace, such as Resvelger, many others crave the opposite, such as Nidhogg. Suffice it to say, we are worried that the presence of your blood-spattered warrior friend will attract the attention of the nastier kind and invite destruction on our happy home.
Now, just a moment, Chieftain. Momo here may have doled out the odd thrashing or two, but it's always been for a really good reason. She's a champion of the Twelveswood Muggles, and I'll not hear her good name slandered.
Now, Ambassador, let's not ruffle each other's fur. I shall, of course, take your testimony into consideration. If I may, Chieftain, there is little room for your trust twixt. There is little room for trust twixt strangers. Might we not take the opportunity to learn more of each other? An excellent suggestion, Kupo. In the interest of fostering friendship and keeping an eye on you, I extend to you the hospitality of my Moog home. Prove yourselves worthy of our assistance, and it will be yours. I shall be watching, Kupo. Okay, now everyone grab a meaningless task.
God damn it!
So it begins.
Everyone grab a meaningless task. God damn it. That's when I shot him, Your Honor. Okay, we gotta talk to that big puffball.
Tell me, in the world down below, do all of your kind look so different from one another? It must be terribly disconcerting. What was it Koopa Cups called you again? Tygra. Your names are as odd as your appearance. Have you ever considered a nice Moogle name, Moglin? It's taken, by the way. As are Mogham, Mogmug, and Mogwin. These being the names of the 3 wise Muggles who will administer the monotonous challenges that I have devised to measure your worth. I call them the trials of trustworthiness. Undertake these trials, and we shall soon see whether or not you are worthy of our aid. And so it begins.
Starts. I see 2 quests. Which one we want to take first?
Well, he's right here.
Yeah. All right.
I don't think it matters. We can't take all of them though.
Moghans.
This is Mogham's.
Moghans.
All right, it's your turn to read.
All right. Hello. Yes, I am Moghan, the foremost alchemist in Mogholm, if you must know.
Yes, I am Smurfham, the foremost alchemist in Smurfhome. If you... Sorry, I couldn't help that.
Don't
sorry,
make
go
me
ahead.
come over there and smurf you.
That means too many different things. Don't think it. think I've broken Your Honor.
If your
He's
tummy's gloopy or your wings droopy, I have a potion to fix that. Or I would if I didn't keep running out of ingredients. Luckily, you're here to do my chore, trial. Yes. Yes, go forth, mighty adventurer, and mightily pluck 3 sprigs of cloud's breath for me. You'll find it blooming near the entrance to El Tom. It's not the safest of places, so don't let yourself be too distracted by the pretty flowers, Kupo.
I think it might be El Tom.
El Tom, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, there's 3. Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Okay.
But we can't take them all at once and go do them all at once because wrong mode.
Yep.
So one at a time it is.
Be doing their chores. I mean, trials.
Yes. As I said, now everyone pick a meaningless task. Okay, so we went from lightningy to cloudy, dusty.
Yeah.
Let it ever clear out here. And now it's time to get lost.
Yep.
Well, it looks like this direction is the general direction we're supposed to go, so we'll head this way starting out. And it's a big ring. So we look for flowers. We're high enough we shouldn't get harangued and harassed, so we should be good.
I see
Looks
sparkling.
like something up ahead.
I'm following one, Mike.
Yeah, I see it.
That's one down. Alright, where are the others? Nope, we're getting out of the ring.
Oh, okay.
We still can use the mini-map, the compass, rather.
Yeah.
Turn the compass off and we is 5-way screwed. Turn that compass off and you might as well add like 10 months to this journey.
Yes.
Oh, there it is.
Oh.
There's one more. We shouldn't need to fly because originally we wouldn't have been able to at this stage.
No.
There it is. I see it. The idea was you were at levels and you were going to get harassed. It was meant for you to gain XP.
Yeah. That's a long way down if you fall.
Uh-huh. There it is.
Did you have trouble finding Cloud's breath? I do need it quite urgently, you know.
Calm down, calm down. Lots of imagination has led to the most white flowers found growing in the sky-bound regions of Dravania and Abelanatha to be named after clouds, this light-petaled specimen being no exception.
Oh, yes, these are perfect, Kupo. Now I have the main ingredient for my palm tonic. Speaking of which, how are you feeling, miss? Should you ever feel your palm losing its bounce, then I am your Kupo.
He wants to make sure your bounce is good.
Keep going. 1 second.
What's that?
I'm getting hydrated.
Actually, I could use a quick break too. You want to take a 5 minute, or not 5 minutes, just a couple of minute thing?
Minutes break. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's
All right, everyone. We're gonna take a
catch up with ourselves, but we'll be back really quick.
intermission. We'll be right back. Alright, we are back.
And 2 Muggles to go.
Okay, there's Mogwin and Mogmug.
Mogmug. Let's do Mogmug.
Mogmug.
I guess he's the gangster mug. Gangster mug.
Hey, I got it. I got a...
Hmm?
I've got
Yes, you have the pleasure of speaking with Mogmug. I know. I am the fluffiest, most enchanting creature you have ever laid eyes on, Kupo. It isn't easy being this adorable. I can barely take a stroll outside without those relentless Dravanians throwing themselves at me. Why, they look as if they might just gobble me right up. In any case, fleeing their overbearing adulations is growing a bit tiresome, Yorkard. Your trial, sir, is this. Find these ardent Archosauruses and slap some manners into them, Kupo. Perhaps a firm smack on the snout will teach them to appreciate my charm from afar. Yep, he's the gangster mog.
Kill some shit.
Yep. Collect some shit, kill some shit, and then... Howdy baby both? I see sunlight coming through. But it's still foggy. They are not letting us see this area, are they?
No.
Which way are the markers? Back the same direction as before. Now I'm not looking at the map, I'm just following the compass. Ah. I see something interesting.
I see the purple haze.
That's it? That's it? Alright.
That's all, that's it.
You were able to humble me, Dravanian devotees. Wonderful! You're as capable as I am captivating, Kupo. Still, my precious perfection does not exclude those louts from pursuing me so mercilessly, with tongues lolling and bellies rumbling. The Dravanians and their ilk have much to learn about acceptable acts of abjuration. Okay, you get to read the last one. What is this? Mogwin. No. I don't want Mogwin. I want Mog Linux. This is Mogwin. He's going to crash. We need Mog Linux.
Mog Linux.
This is Mogwin. We need Mog Linux.
Do you really want to use a Linux logo themed?
That'll be the one I build there. You know, the thing is, there are people who would love it.
Yeah.
Just Moogles over all the icons in the background, and it's all pink and light and bright. There would be people who would love it. You know there would be.
Yes.
Okay, Mog Linux. What do we got?
Mogwin's
As if to correct me.
Mogwin's the name, and art is my game. When it comes to painting, there are none in Moghom who can match my talent with a brush, Kupo. I know why you have come. Chieftain Mogwin has demanded that I test your trustworthiness. But as I trust no one to create art that will satisfy me, I instead charge you with retrieving a masterpiece I seem to have misplaced. It was an ambitious and innovative work, guaranteed to fetch at least 4 Kupo nuts on the open market. You must find it. Question the masses. Surely a pebble painted with such vibrant color and unmistakable panache cannot have escaped the notice of every Mughal in Moghom.
You do know that later on we're going to have to be collecting Mughal nuts, right? I believe that's somewhere, I think it starts in Shadowbringers. If I recall correctly, it's been a while.
It's sort of the Shadowbringers version of the hunts instead of the Zeal.
I haven't never dealt with it, so Mogomo. That's Mogomo. It's supposed to be Mogomo, but I'm calling him Mogomo. Mogwin is missing his masterpiece, Kupo? Oh, you mean that painted smeared mess of a pebble? I have not seen it recently. In fact, for which my eyes are profoundly grateful. Man, when a Moogle doesn't like a Moogle. Over here.
Maestro Mogwin has misplaced his masterpiece, Kupo? Oh, happy day! If I am the swifter to find it, I will soon have a genuine Mogwin for the price of a little perspiration. Honestly, who has 4 Kupo nuts just lying around to spend on such luxuries?
I'm not sure I understood that. Over here somewhere.
Here. Alright, you read this guy, Mogto.
I don't know much about his stone, but I do know Mogwin's been creeping out the back way to Somol's summit from time to time. Kupo, maybe he left it up there. Yeah, this is the one I thought. Given where he's located, it's probably this way. So we actually did that in the right order without knowing it. Okay. Yeah, thing points this direction. Maybe it was still down. Well, it's not here. Maybe it is still down. It says speak with Mogwin. Shit. Well, okay.
Alright, how did you... Oh. Ow. Well, what did you find? Oh, well, was it? Oh, I was reading this
Who
one.
was? Yeah,
Well,
you were reading him.
Well, what did you find out, Kupo?
You suck as a painter.
Yes. Now that you mention it, I do seem to recall leaving my pebble out in the sun to dry. Ahem. The second part of your trial commences. Go, adventurer, and retrieve my masterpiece before some art-starved admirer swipes the stone for himself.
This was a case of me not following the... I remembered where it was, approximately. That it was up there, that we were going to have to go up there at some point. I just got ahead of the quest. Oops. Is that the right way? Yeah, that's it. All right, now. Yeah, we're heading in the right direction. I'd remembered this thing was being up here. That I knew we were going to have to come up here at some point.
Yeah.
I just got ahead of when it was. Oh, it lost the arrow. That's a good thing. It means we're on par with it. Ah, there it is. Painted, crappy-looking stone.
Good stone.
Let's bring him his stone.
Yes. Rock. There's a hole somewhere to drop through.
Whee! Yee-hoo-hoo!
Ouch. Do you have it, Kupo? Is my masterpiece safe?
An ordinary rock awash with extraordinary color. What that color represents, however, you cannot discern from any angle.
Yes, this is my work. It is. Is it not exquisite? I call it contemplation of zenith. Thank you, madam. At last, I can exchange my art for those delectable Kupo nuts. Chieftain Moglin will hear of this valorous deed.
You have now completed the trial of trustworthiness. Return to Chief Moglin and await his judgment. Ready?
Yep.
Tygra, if that's what you insist on calling yourself, you have completed the trial of trustworthiness, administered by the taskmasters Moghan, Mogwin. During these grueling tests of character, I closely observed your conduct, as well as that of your companions. And I am decided, Kupo. Gather your friends before me now, so I need not repeat myself needlessly. This is filler territory. All right, here's Alphanud.
Are these trials over then? My tasks have been little more than household chores. If our hosts elect not to grant their aid after working us like pack mule-chickaboos, I shall demand compensation in Kupo nuts out of principle. But I hope it will not come to that. Let us hear the chieftain's verdict, shall we?
Oh, this will be interesting. Welcome to our world. Standing here in Mogholm, my thoughts turn inevitably to the legend of good King Mogomog XII and his seat in the heavens. Like most, I thought it no more than a myth, a story for younglings that grew with the telling. But with every passing moment, I become more uncertain that we have discovered the origin of the tale. Full eager am I to hear what this chieftain has to say. I shouldn't get any meaningless quests. Oh, Estinien ought to be interesting. How go your trials, warrior of light? I myself have been sent on a number of expeditions to chastise the local dragon population. Did not their chieftain wish to avoid inflaming the Dravanians? Such contradictions aside, our host seemed entranced by the height of my leap. They compared me to Mog, a lance-wielding Mughal warrior of Eld who also favored such attacks. 'Twas meant as a compliment, I expect, but I doubt these furry lumps could outleap a cockeroo lamb, much less a dragon. Conclude your business here swiftly, Tygra. I like not this place. There's your sail. What sorcery is this? That my heart should stir at mere fluffiness. Tygra, no matter, what is it? Chieftain Muglin has made his decision? Well, let us not keep him waiting then. Okay, she's gone to Moogle heaven. Alright, Koopa Cop. This one was yours.
We've become such friends, Kupo. My Moogle cousins love to sing and dance as much as I do. Chieftain Mooglin has finally come to a decision, has he? Well, I suppose I'd better flutter over and see him then.
So the difference between them is theirs is pink, his is orange.
Yeah.
I guess it's the diet? I don't know. Who knows? Alright. Never have I seen such determined workers, Kupo. It would have taken us moons to complete all those dreary chores and niggling errands. And have our labors proven the purity of our intentions, Chieftain?
She knows how to handle Moogles.
Yes, without a doubt. In fact, there was never really all that much doubt at to begin with. You were, after all, already friends with a fellow Moogle. But you see, before any meeting with Railspeaker could take place, certain preparations needed to be made. And what better way to help you pass the time than by having you perform all the tiresome tasks that no one ever wants to do, Kupo?
Estinien gets it.
Oh dear. The horn. Bring out the horn quickly now. We blow on this wondrous instrument whenever we wish to speak with the Great Worm, Kupo. We have perhaps been treating it with we haven't perhaps been treating it with the care it deserves of late, and I think Moongham may have sat on it. So we needed some time to cleaning and polishing and straightening. No lasting harm done, though. Now, you need to simply head to Zenith, the worm's dwelling on the west, and give the horn a good toot. We are in your debt, chieftain. Thanks to your noble gift, we shall finally have a chance to plead our case to Railsfelger. Yes, possibly yes, but I wouldn't get my hopes up too high, Kupo. The old worm isn't terribly fond of, Your concern is appreciated, but I am quite certain Railsfelger will welcome our overtures. Should we ever arrive at his lair? Come, we have squandered enough time already. Chieftain Muglin, we thank you for your gracious hospitality. Though we must soon take our leave, I pray that we may continue to nurture the shoots of this new sprung friendship twixt earth and sky. Of course, Kupo. Visit us whenever you wish. Consider Moog your home amongst the clouds. Sir, you forgot to tell him about the...
Yeah, the Estinian's reaction.
I think, were you reading Moodham?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think, yeah.
Thanks for the help, Kupo. I doubt I would ever have found time for all those rotten chores. Hey, it wasn't my idea. If the chieftain had spent a little less time sitting around and a little more time chieftaining, things would never have gotten so messy in the first place. And he was the one who sat on the horn, by the way. But not all the errands are done, and the horn is. But now all the errands are done, and the horn is fixed. So all's well that ends well, hey, Kupo? Leaving Mogham. Well, I expect you're eager to be on your way. Did I mention your friends are looking for you, Kupo? If not, Alpinode is looking for you. I'll be waiting just outside, stretching my wings. Let me know when you're ready to depart. Alright, Alfie, let's get on the road. To the best of my knowledge, we have all that we need for our trip to Zenith, and I believe the Elder Seer and her retinue will soon be making the journey back to Gridania. It would be remiss of us, I think, not to convey our gratitude to them prior to going our separate ways, shall we? We're leaving. Bye.
Affinan, Tygra, I do humbly thank you for what has been a most enlightening experience. Were it not for your pioneering spirit, the existence of these wonders might never have been revealed to us.
Tis we who should be thankful, Elder Seer. Were it not for your timely diplomacy, they would never have chosen to reveal themselves to us. And 'twas your presence, Kuplokop, that ultimately won us their trust. It must have taken great courage to leave the sanctuary of the Twelvewood and we are exceedingly glad that you did. It was my pleasure, Kupo. I have made so many new friends and have so many fantastic tales to tell my kinsmoogle back home.
And it is to our home that we must now return. May you ever walk in the light of the crystal, my friends.
Safe journey, Elder Seedseer. We too must be on our way. Racevalka awaits.
Warrior of Light, pray attend closely to your companion, Sir Estinien. Beneath that stoical facade, a storm of anguish seethes unseen. Sir Estinien is a loose cannon.
He noticed his thoughts.
Or she could probably feel a dark side in him.
The dark side.
Yasel says, the closer we come to Riftbeggar, the higher my spirits rise. But it is I who am elated, or Saint Sheba. Okay, Mugham.
Have you said your goodbyes and dabbed away your tears, Kupo? Then we are indeed ready to go.
Road to Zenith.
As Chieftain Moglin already explained, the shiny instrument what we gave you is the best means of grabbing Racevalger's attention. I'll come along and show you the way to Zenith. That's the big palace where you need to blow the horn. First things first, though, we need to make for Asa, and watch out for rampaging dragons. Maybe that should have been the first thing, Kupo.
Not to get lost.
Yep.
By the way, you can see it now. Look. It's finally cleared up. When we first got here, we were feeling really drab about the Moogle. So it was all sparkly and lightning, and then we're like, oh, we gotta go get Connie Senna. So the forest was drab, and then it was all cloudy and misty while we were doing all of that. And then, now that we're done, it clears up.
Let's see. Okay, not this way.
Where are you going?
In the path.
No.
No.
Follow me.
What I'm afraid of.
Well, given that we have a marker right here showing us the way, which was not in that direction.
The wagon. Ooh.
been a hot minute since I've been here. We're not doing by map. You ain't opened the map yet, have you?
Nope.
And Dave can confirm. Have I mapped out, Dave?
No, you haven't.
Should turn in that direction. But we can zoom the mini map.
Yeah.
Interesting. Been a hot minute since I've been here. See where we're going. Oh, that goes around. Okay, let's go around now. It's been a hot minute. I might have turned too late or whatever. I got it. I got it. We'll get there. I knew that.
Zagged.
Well, I knew that this area was kind of going to do this to us a little bit. I knew the road in that direction is a little tricky to find. That's the part I was worried about. There's a part of the road that's a little bit obscure and it's a little tricky to follow, and I knew that was here. So that's why I already kind of knew I was going to have a little bit of trouble with this part. It's sort of like Gandalf. I'll arrive when I mean to. I'm not early, I'm not late. Yeah, I did forget that's right. Now it's getting nighttime. Mogmont. Here we go.
Things were a bit bitey for a while there, but I think we've arrived in one piece, Kupo. I wonder what has the dragons so awfully snappy. I mean, the bad ones are always bad, but they seem worse than usual.
Lucia says, do you see that sculpture to the west of here? I am but certain it was carved in the likeness of Saint Shiva. Estinien says, never would I have believed that so much land lay hid above the clouds. Dravania is not as I imagined it.
Waiting for the wind to change. We may have a small problem, Kupo. When the winds are high, like this, Racevalger invariably abandons his lofty perch and heads to the lands below to hunt. If you tried blowing the horn now, I doubt he'd hear it. I suggest we stop at the clearing up ahead and rest until the wind dies down.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Camping.
Fit.
It's gotten blue out there. Boghand. This should do nicely, Kupo. The winds will likely have died down by tomorrow, but until then, we might as well make ourselves comfortable. If we must interrupt our journey so close to its end, I suppose this place is as good as any. And mayhap a brief respite from the hardships of the road will help to clear our minds in readiness for the coming parley. Very well then, I believe a campfire is in order. Leave the gathering of fuel to me. I acquired a keen nose for firewood during my time in the frozen wastes of Korthos. Clear our minds. 'Tis Master Alphanet whose mind needs clearing. The thought of meeting a great worm in the flesh has befuddled the boy. Did you see him stroll away as if these ruins were not crawling with deadly beasts? Follow him, Tygra, and see that the wildlife does not make a meal of our young friend. We'll have the camp ready by the time you return. Let's go keep him out of trouble.
Yeah.
Which direction that way?
Oh. Dang it! Oh, nothing. See nothing, I opened nothing.
Problem?
Nothing. I opened nothing, didn't see anything, can't prove nothing in it.
Did you do accidentally open Pornhub?
No. Which one are you headed to first?
This one over here.
Where's here?
Right where I'm at. Remember, wherever you go, there you are. This way.
see it. Full circle.
Now back this way. Actually, you know what? Not having the map makes this feel a lot bigger. Is it just me or does it feel that way?
Yeah.
To you? I mean, we have our markers, but does it feel different not having the access to the map?
Yeah.
It does feel different. I see I was right to worry about the boy's safety. Once Alphonod returns with the wood, we can see about supper. The Ice Queen has filled a pot with what looks like stew ingredients, ready for the fire. It's funny, it did get night at just the right time for this to work out.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Alfie, we'd like to eat our dinner now.
Few things compare to the simple pleasure of sitting beside a crackling campfire, one's own making.
So speaks the great explorer. Until recently, you wouldn't have recognized firewood if it came with kindling in a flint.
'Tis well you instructed me so patiently then. But yes, left to my own devices, I would have been compelled to signal to Ysael with a pile of damp leaves. I was born the pampered son of a Charlian dignitary, and alongside my twin, became the youngest student ever to be accepted in the studium. How proud I was to match wits with scholars and philosophers. How ignorant of mine own shortcomings. That hubris invited manipulation and betrayal, and led to the downfall of the Scions.
We all of us are guilty of similar ignorance. How many men lay down their lives, never knowing what it was they fight for, never questioning that which they have been taught to believe. 'Twas only upon meeting Raelsfjörður that I learned the truth hidden within our history. Were it not for that chance encounter, I would never have vowed to tear down the Holy See and expunge the falsehoods with which it fans the flames of conflict. I would have lived and died in ignorance. That the truth has driven me to do terrible things, I cannot deny. But I would rather sin in the pursuit of peace than imagine myself virtuous for perpetuating a needless war.
If this journey has taught me anything, it is the importance and difficulty of holding to one's convictions in the face of failure, of striving always to replace one's ignorance with knowledge.
You are well on your way, Master Alphamud. At your age, I was but a fool swinging a spear, with scarcely a thought in my head. Even now I struggle to acknowledge the misconceptions under which I have labored. Sitting here, amongst these grand ruins, how can I deny that man and dragon once lived in peace? But for all that such an age existed, we are now in a time of war. Nidhogg killed my family. No quirk of history will exonerate him. I may be ignorant of how the Dragonsong War began, but if we do not put an end to this conflict now, I can say for certainty that it will only breed more vengeful souls such as mine. In my hands resides the power to vanquish a great worm. If Ishgard's survival rests on me wielding that power, I will slay Nidhogg myself, orders or not. Estinien, you gave your word. My word is contingent upon the success of our parley. Show me the strength of your conviction, Lady Iceheart. Convince Hraesvelgr of the righteousness of your cause. Doubt not that I shall, Dragoon. Well, will you two get a room? Sorry.
Well, wind's willing, we shall have our answer on the morrow. Let us sleep now, and face our fate with the rising of the sun.
Okay, Mog ham. Mog ham and bacon.
Mog ham is gazing meaningfully at the path to Zenith.
Heart of ice.
The campfire was cozy. I must have fallen asleep, Kupo. But do you feel how the winds have shifted? They will have borne Hraesvelgr back to the skies above Zenith. I'm sure of it. This is your chance to climb the highest floor of the palace and summon him with a toot of that shiny horn. So, I'll be heading back now. If it's all the same to you, good luck, Kupo. It was nice knowing you.
Turbo bastard.
Okay.
I am done.
Meeting Hraesvelgr, I guess, is going to be the last thing we do today.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't worry, Dave. I didn't see much of anything. It's just out of habit.
Yeah.
Because I
Road.
avoid the animal food. That's a Moogle fighting a... Wait, why are we attacking the Moogle? Wait, okay, hold on.
It's a paint mob.
It's one dead Moogle. I guess you can kill a Moogle.
Yeah.
Oh, they didn't let me kill the Moogle! I was cheated. You know what? We're back to fighting a Moogle and it's just all sparkly again. It's back to thunder and lightning. Wait, that's not you. There you are. Back to thunder and lightning. It's like, oh, I get to kill a Moogle? Now it's all crab again. Okay. Where's the road? Let's get all just goes this way. Oh yeah, we're good now. Man, it got gloomy out here.
Yeah.
I'm guessing our conversation with Nidhogg is probably, or not, Riftvelger was probably where we should end it from the look of it.
Yeah.
And it looks like you got another reef right.
Yepers. Set my home point here. Up, up, and away. Continue going up. Should be, there it is. I guess this is considered the top of the world, given they're saying this is the highest point above the clouds. Mike, this is a series of islands floating in the sky with a lot of structures on them. Could this be another place named after a flower? I never dawned on me.
Could this be the remnant of it?
What was left of it wasn't much, but they built the top of it. Because it's got clear.
Some of these are circular.
That's what I'm saying. They're very circular in their orientation. I think this might be it. Because what would have created this otherwise, unless it was what was left of it? I mean, it's been built over the ages, but
or it was thrown up here by one of the past, what do you call it, past calamities. But it's possible.
No, this is older than some of those. I think this might be. Whoa! Falling off the edge. I think this might be. It could be. I mean, there's another place that could be it too, but I think, but that place was constructed by the Alligans. There's no known description of what the origin of this place is.
And really known of what might have happened to that place either in the years.
Yeah. I think this might be the remains of Elpis. Don't worry, he won't remember that name after that long a time we have to go through. Okay. You ready?
All right. Yep.
This is a long cutscene.
Oh yeah.
Fortunately, I think it's voiced. Put the lightning out. Mortals, why do you disturb my solitude? Because I don't think Dave can read that fast enough. I'll translate for Ritzvalger. Because I don't think Dave can read the text. It's small and blurry.
Svelga.
Thou speakest the name of a creature that had but awaited the release of oblivion. Leave me.
By the 12. Mine ears hear the tongue of dragons, yet the meaning rings clear within my mind. How can that be?
Svelga, do you not remember me? 'Twas I whom you found in Dravania. I who glimpsed the truth. The truth about your past. About Shiva.
Do not speak her name, mortal.
But speak it I must. I have summoned Shiva's soul from the beyond and offered myself as her vessel. She has made her heart known to me.
Foolish girl, thinkest thou my beloved spirit hath descended from the heavens? That the secrets of her heart are thine to know?
I have surrendered mine to her. Do you not see, my love? I am Shiva reborn.
Gullible fool, the light but illuminated the path before thee. It did not grant thee omniscience. The spirit thou hast summoned belongeth not to Shiva. It is but a shade conjured by thine own fancy. In an age long past, mine own kin were guilty of like folly, beguiled by the Dark One's lies. They attempted to resurrect the king amongst worms. Yet the divinity they called forth merely borrowed the semblance of my fallen brood brother. Such gods are not summoned, but created, phantoms spurned from the threads of misplaced fate.
Then the spirit that answered me
Was but thine dream of Shiva. Thy soul hath been corrupted by a deity of thine own making, child.
This sort of breaks her.
That pops her bubble.
Be that as it may, Lord Hraesvelga, Izel's desire to heal the rift between man and dragon is real, and it has borne us this far. We would spare both our kind and yours the ravages of this senseless war. Pray join your voice to ours in a call for peace and forgiveness.
The tale of that kind is one of avarice, treachery, and death. Thou wouldst speak to me of peace? Hark thee, mortal, to the naked truth, and tell me if thou deservest forgiveness. 1,200 years ago, my beloved Shiva sacrificed served to bring an end to the war twixt man and dragon, paving the way to fill an age of peace and cooperation. 2 centuries of harmony were to follow, during which time the Elizin learned much about us, not least the eyes of the great worm are the wellspring of their strength. 。 'Twas out of the selfish desire to possess the strength of King Thordan then conspired to undo all our people had achieved together. With the aid of his leal knights, the most noble of Elazin lured my brood sister, Redataskar, into an ambush and took from her that which he craved. Fain would I strike the image from my mind, yet still the scene doth linger in my brood sister's tattered corpse, defiled by her Elazin allies. They had torn out her eyes and feasted upon them in the manner of wild beasts. Yet that was not all, for from their bloody banquet the fiend had gained strength beyond that of mortal men. Even now, I'm able to comprehend the enormity of their betrayal. Nidhogg was the first to learn of the atrocity, and he took to the skies hungry for vengeance. But though he slew Thordan and some few of his knights, their fellow butchers knew only too well where to aim their spears, and with now practiced savagery, they set about my brood brother, sending him flailing from the field. Such is the truth the Holy See would keep hidden. Such was the beginning of the Dragon Song War. 'Tis a song my kind shall never forget. Never should 10,000 years pass and Ishgard tumble to dust.
Your tale bears scant resemblance to the one I was taught. How convenient that it should absolve your kind of all responsibility. But tell me, Dragon, why should I believe your version of events?
What thou choosest to believe is immaterial. The betrayal that yet haunts mine every waking moment is no less than the truth to my kind. And Nidhogg meaneth for Thordan's people to suffer for his sin till the end of days. That which thou imaginest a war of extinction is but a punishment, a siege of the spirit. Hast thou not seen those who tire of the torment, those who abandon their own and side with dragonkind?
Ishgard's so-called heretics.
Know that all the traitors' progeny bear a trace of Redatask's edges, but a single sip of our blood is enough to awaken it.
Then, the seed lies within us.
'Tis for this reason that those who abandon their loyalties are rewarded with a drink, and thus they are transformed to join the ranks of Nidhogg's ever-growing army as reward as newborn dragons. One by one, though the death of our defectors, my brood brother shall account for all the betrayer's children.
Ye gods, I have borne witness to such a transformation. Looked on as a heretic assumed the shape of a dragon. I imagined it some manner of Dravanian enchantment. But if any Ishgardian, regardless of allegiance, has such potential within them, 'twill forgive us. To think of all the dragons we've slain!
There will always be some, of course, who choose to fight until the bitter end, like thee, Dragoon. But struggle as thou might, thy youthful vigor will be spent ere thou reachest 210, and Nidhogg shall remain to torment thine offspring.
Oft have I wondered why Nidhogg did not simply raze Ishgard to the ground. Now I have my answer. He has no intention of winning the Dragonsong War, for it is no war at all, but vengeance, an eternal requiem sung for his murdered sister.
Thou hast the right of it, Dragon Slayer. Comprehendest thou now the futility of thy quest?
I have not come this far only to admit defeat. We can still return the eye to Nidhogg and beg forgiveness for our ancestors' crimes. Mayhap our words will sway him.
Stubborn child, thou thinkest in mortal terms. Our perception of time is too broad for thee to grasp. Tis a simple matter for thee to offer thine apologies. Thou didst not perpetrate the crime. Despite thy visions, the deeds of history seem distant to thee. For a worm such as Nidhogg, however, that history is yet part of his present, as flesh and as the blood that did gush from Ratatoskir's wounds. How could he not be driven mad? It's only by the calming embrace of Shiva's soul that mine own fury has not consumed me. But let us speak no more of what is done. My faith in your kind is spent, and I would be alone.
Gracevalker was every bit as awe-inspiring as I imagined. His voice fairly dripping with power. The will behind his words so undeniable that it transcended my ignorance of the dragon tongue. 'Tis but a pity that I misliked what he said. So far did we travel, even unto the very heavens themselves, only to be dismissed like unruly children, and far from mitigating his humiliation. Of this humiliation, the hidden truths we have learned serve only to prove that our grand mission of peace was destined to fail from the first. Nothing will deter Nidhogg from his course.
You have completed the quest Heavensward, Part 1, exiting New Game Plus mode.
Alrighty,
and everybody vanished. That's a good stopping point right there.
Yes, that's a good stopping point right there. Alrighty then. I wonder. These structures were built by Ishgard and
Ishgard, well, ancient Ishgardians and dragons, yes.
Yeah. If this place is,
it's not the structure, it's the land masses.
Yeah.
But they're built upon.
If the land masses are that place, there's probably very little of the original place left.
Oh, it'd be long gone.
Yeah.
Remember what we did find of it, or what's left of it.
Yeah.
It would have long since vanished.
Yeah.
Given the millennia involved.
It was tens of thousands of years ago.
Yeah. The place would have been dust just from the wind erosion alone.
Yeah.
They somehow, the dragons found it and made it their home.
Yeah.
Or Midgård Sommer needed a place for his people. A certain someone would have known where to show him it. Remember,
Well,
this is considered sacred ground.
They settled Mericidia.
I wish I knew that part of the story. But at some point, if they needed to know where they could hide, or maybe they could rest, they could have been told where to go.
But he was protecting Silvertear Lake.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm saying for them to have come here, to settle here,
Yeah.
who would have told them this would have been here?
Yeah.
And these land masses are all round and situated at varying distances.
Yeah. Not all of them. There are some other ones here.
Well,
Some of
again,
them-
it's been centuries.
It's been a long time. Yeah.
I would love to have a comparison ran of these places.
Oh yeah.
See if there's a possibility that maybe this could be what's left of the original, because it could have changed even in the events themselves that caused the split. Even in those events, the final days, that could have been what damaged a lot of the land masses that were here, and then the final event just tearing apart what little was left.
We're giving away plot to Dave.
I'm being very careful. Dave won't remember.
Yeah.
It's been too long, but we got a long way to go, and I am going to bring it up when we get there.
Oh yeah.
But there are so many similarities. It's uncanny.
Well, we came to the end of that block of New Game Plus. We'll
Yep.
continue on tomorrow.
Yep, this was a good stopping point.
Yes. Okay, so let's check here. Not as many people were watching today. 4.
Probably didn't expect us on a Tuesday because we don't often get Tuesdays. I think it's the first Tuesday we've been, one of the two
Somebody
Tuesdays
watched-
we've had.
Somebody watched for nearly an hour and a half.
That's good.
Alright. Thank you to everyone who came on the stream and watched. Gamers Bay didn't come into chat today. So there's nobody in chat. But, oh well. Anyway, thank you everyone for watching. We will be
And now the sun comes out.
tomorrow. Yeah, now the sun comes out. Oh, the sky clears up a little bit. Oh, jeez.
Now it clears.
Yeah. Alright, we'll be back tomorrow at 7 p.m. Central. We will not be going an entire week. Although we were able to stream just fine today. So it looks like they have fixed it.
And maybe they really have done it.
Yeah. Friday at the same time on the Gamers Bay channel, I'm doing I'm doing the Scaretober live stream from 7 to 12, starting at 7 p.m. Central Time. So you're going to be in the show for the first half, because we're going to be doing the Halloween event. We're gonna do
That's a good day to do that.
Yeah, we're gonna do the Halloween event here. And
We have to keep an ear out for the door, though.
yes, and then I'll be doing some other. I'll be doing some other games after that. I've got some ideas of what I'll be playing. I've got some options. But anyway, thank you for watching. I have been Mike TheZorch. This is Tygra Khan running around.
Dave,
And
say goodnight, Dave.
has been along for the ride. Say goodnight, Dave.
Good night, everyone.
Okay, we'll see you tomorrow.